Hello, and welcome to Quill Dreamland. We transform the most beautiful settings from classic literature into serene, immersive journeys designed to calm your mind and help you drift off into dreamland. Tonight, our journey takes us to the shimmering edge of the world, into the heart of a timeless myth. We are traveling to the Enchanted Island of Ogygia, a place of deep and profound rest, drawn from the pages of Homer's The Odyssey. Our story follows the great traveler Odysseus, king of Ithaca. For 10 long years he fought in the Trojan War, and for 10 more he journeyed across the wine-dark sea, longing for home. To get home, the great traveler of our story had to pass his final, greatest trials. He navigated the deadly song of the sirens and sailed a treacherous strait between a terrible monster and a great whirlpool. But the final trial was one of hunger. When his starving men, against all warnings, made the fateful choice to harm the sacred, immortal cattle of the sun god Helios, a final great storm was sent as punishment. His last ship was lost to the waves, and with it the last of his loyal companions, leaving him as the sole survivor, adrift on the endless sea. For 9 days he drifted, alone and heartbroken, clinging to the broken timbers of his vessel, until the sea finally carried him here to a place of rest. Let your mind grow quiet as our journey begins, not with a storm, but with the gentle, lapping waves on a forgotten shore. You do not remember the arrival clearly. It comes to you only in soft, hazy images, like a half-forgotten dream. There is the memory of deep exhaustion, of giving in completely to the sea, not fighting, but floating, being held and rocked in the vast, deep blue. It was not a struggle, but a surrender, a final release of all effort, allowing the ancient wisdom of the water to carry you where you needed to be. Your journey begins now as you open your eyes on the beach. The sun is a soft golden orb in a sky of the palest blue, a sky that seems to stretch on forever. The sand is a pale silvery white, and it is warm beneath you. You are lying on your side, and the first thing you notice is this profound warmth seeping from the sand into your very bones, a gentle, healing heat that seems to melt away the memory of the cold, deep sea. The air is warm and soft against your skin, and it carries the clean, sharp scent of salt and something else, a sweet, fragrant perfume carrying across the water from the island's heart. Sweet and heavy, like honey and myrtle, it drifts on the salt air, an invisible, welcoming embrace. You push yourself up slowly, every movement unhurried. There is no urgency here. You sit at the edge of the water. The sea here is not a violent, crashing ocean, but a calm, turquoise expanse of water that breathes in a slow, steady rhythm. A gentle wave, as clear as glass, unrolls itself onto the sand with a soft shh, and then recedes with a gentle sigh. Shh. In and out. The sound of the waves is the island's gentle heartbeat, a constant, soothing rhythm that you can feel in your own chest. For a long, unhurried time, you simply sit. There is nothing to do, no one to see. You watch the slow, rhythmic dance of the waves. You feel the warmth of the sun. You breathe the soft, sweet air. The great weariness from your long journey begins to melt away, carried off by the receding tide. Feel the last remnants of tension in your shoulders and back, draining away with each outgoing wave, leaving you lighter and lighter. You notice a small tide pool nearby, a miniature taptured ocean. You lean over it, your reflection soft on its still surface. Inside is a world of perfect calm. A tiny crimson anemone gently waves its arms in the clear water, each movement slow and deliberate. A hermit crab in a shell whirled like a galaxy moves with incredible slowness across a smooth green stone. Grains of sand glitter like sunken treasure at the bottom. It is a world without hurry, a world of patient, silent life. You watch this tiny, peaceful kingdom and feel your own mind grow just as still, just as clear. The frantic thoughts of the past seem to belong to another world that cannot reach you here.
Eventually, you decide to explore. You rise, and your bare feet make soft prints in the warm, silvery sand as you walk inland towards the source of that beautiful scent. The sand is incredibly soft beneath your soles, almost powdery, clinging for a moment and then falling away with each step. You notice delicate, intricate patterns left by the receding tide, brief works of art that are smoothed away by the next gentle wave. Tiny, iridescent shells gleam like scattered jewels along the high water mark, each one perfect and untouched. You pick one up, a small pearlescent spiral, and feel its smooth, cool surface in the palm of your hand. A tiny, perfect treasure from this peaceful shore. You let it rest in your palm, its silent, ancient form a connection to the deep, quiet peace of the ocean. You enter a forest unlike any you have ever seen. It is a wood of alder and black poplar, and tall, slender cypress trees that reach towards the sky. Their leaves create a soft, dappled canopy overhead, filtering the golden sunlight into shifting patterns of light and shadow on the forest floor. The air in here is cooler and deeply fragrant with the sharp, clean scent of the cypress. You pause, closing your eyes for a moment, and breathe deeply, allowing the crisp, ancient aroma of the trees to fill your lungs, feeling it cleanse and refresh you from within. The ground is not covered in rough undergrowth, but in a soft, springy carpet of moss. It feels cool and velvet-like under your feet, cushioning each step. And everywhere there are meadows of a deep, vibrant green dotted with wildflowers. Patches of wild parsley grow thick and lush, their leaves a delicate, vibrant green against the emerald ground. And fields of violets in shades of deep purple and pale lilac release their gentle, sweet perfume into the air. You might kneel for a moment to trace the delicate veins on a violet petal, or simply lie back in the soft, cool grass, gazing up at the ceiling of leaves, watching the slow, silent dance of light. And there are sounds here, the gentle sounds of nature at perfect peace. 4 separate springs of clear, cool water rise from the earth, each with a slightly different tone, and their waters run in 4 different directions, creating a constant musical sound of gentle babbling and trickling. It's like a soft, natural symphony of water. You can follow one of these small streams with your eyes, watching its clear current flow over smooth, colorful pebbles, disappearing around a moss-covered boulder. Birds with bright, jeweled feathers, kingfishers flashing blue, goldfinches a brilliant yellow, flit through the high branches, their songs a soft, melodious chorus that echoes through the quiet wood. You hear the distant, repetitive coo of a dove and the gentle rustle of leaves as a small, unseen creature moves through the undergrowth. As you walk deeper into the forest, 2 new sensations reach you. The first is a scent, the warm, deeply comforting smell of a fire burning cedar and cypress wood. It is a rich, aromatic smoke that speaks of warmth and safety and home. It reminds you of old, happy memories, but without any sense of loss or longing, just the comforting echo of peace. The second is a sound, a beautiful, clear voice singing a soft, wordless lullaby. It is the voice of Calypso. It is not loud or commanding, but a gentle, ethereal melody that seems to weave itself through the trees, to become part of the very air of the island. It is a song of deep peace, a melody that soothes the soul and stills the mind. You feel the notes resonate within you, a soft hum that washes away any residual tension, replacing it with pure tranquility. You follow the scent of the fire and the sound of the song until you come to the mouth of a wide, open grotto. This is Calypso's home. It is not a dark or damp cave, but a place of warmth and gentle light. A large, well-tended fire burns in a hearth of smooth stones, its flames dancing and casting a warm, flickering glow on the smooth rock walls. This is the source of the beautiful, fragrant smoke. The fire is mesmerizing, each tiny flame a dancer, twisting and turning, but silent and soft. Vines of ivy and grape, heavy with dark, purple fruit, grow up the rock face and drape themselves around the entrance to the grotto, their green leaves shimmering in the firelight. Large, lush ferns unfurl their delicate fronds from crevices in the rock, adding to the feeling of natural abundance. Inside, the grotto is surprisingly spacious, with a high, vaulted ceiling that seems to absorb all harsh sound, leaving only a soft, muted silence. And there, Near the hearth is the nymph Calypso. She is a figure of profound and quiet grace, her presence as gentle as the firelight. Her famous golden loom stands silent in the corner, a beautiful tapestry half finished upon it, its threads shimmering with the colors of a calm sea at dawn. But she is not weaving now. Instead, she kneels on a soft woven rug before the fire, attending to a different, quieter task. In her hands, she holds a heavy stone mortar, and with a smooth stone pestle, she gently crushes dried herbs and flowers gathered from the island's meadows. The sound is not a sharp crack, but a soft, rhythmic whisper, a gentle shh, shh, as she patiently works. The motion is slow, meditative, and timeless. As the herbs break apart, they release a new layer of fragrance into the warm air, the cool, clean scent of mint, the gentle perfume of chamomile, and the sweet breath of crushed violet petals. Her endless, peaceful song continues, a low, melodic hum that seems to guide her gentle hands. You find a place to rest on a soft bed of moss and dried ferns near the warmth of the fire. It is thick and springy, conforming perfectly to the shape of your body. You can feel the gentle warmth of the fire on your face, a comforting counterpoint to the cool air of the grotto. And you simply listen and watch. You listen to the soft, hypnotic crackle of the burning cedar, the gentle, whispering grind of the pestle in the stone bowl, and the beautiful, endless lullaby of her voice. It is a song that speaks not of grand deeds, but of the quiet, patient turning of the world, the slow growth of a tree, the silent unfolding of a flower, the gentle journey of a star across the night sky. It wraps around you like a soft, invisible blanket, inviting you to surrender entirely to its peace. The days on Ogygia are all the same, in the most comforting and peaceful way. There is no time here, no yesterday, no tomorrow, only a long, gentle present. You wake in the morning to the sound of her song, now a familiar, cherished melody, and the renewed scent of the fire being kindled. The light that fills the grotto is soft and diffused, never harsh. You stretch slowly, feeling your muscles release any lingering stiffness from your long, deep sleep. You eat a simple, magical meal, sweet golden nectar that tastes like warm honey, sunlight, and the freshness of a mountain spring, served in a cup carved from a single piece of amber. Ambrosia that tastes of ripe summer fruits and the dew from morning flowers, melting on your tongue like a gentle dream. Each taste is pure and clean, nourishing you deeply without effort. You spend your days walking or simply being. Sometimes you walk along the shore, watching the slow, rhythmic waves, letting the white foam tickle your toes as it washes over the sand. You might find a perfectly smooth gray stone warmed by the sun and hold it in your hand, feeling its comforting weight and its connection to the ancient patience of the earth. Other times, you walk through the fragrant woods, tracing the patterns of sunlight on the mossy path, listening to the birds' quiet conversations and the constant, soothing sound of the 4 springs. You might discover a secluded clearing, a perfect circle of soft grass where you lie down in the soft meadows of violets and parsley and watch the clouds drift slowly across the vast blue sky. They transform into fantastical shapes, a sleeping dragon, a majestic ship, a gentle lamb, slowly morphing and dissolving, just like thoughts in a calm mind. And always, everywhere on the island, whether near or far, you can hear the faint, beautiful sound of Calypso's song, your constant, gentle companion. It is like the whisper of the breeze, the distant hum of a bee, a melody woven into the very fabric of the island's peace. It gently reminds you that you are safe, cherished, and free to simply be.
As the sun begins its slow descent each evening, a change comes over the island, not of sadness, but of a quiet, deepening beauty. You sit on the western shore, on a smooth, flat rock that has been warmed by the day's sun. The air grows stiller, cooler, carrying the fresh scent of the coming night. You watch the sun dip below the horizon of the vast, empty sea. The sunsets here are slow and long and achingly beautiful. The sky turns from blue to gold to a deep, fiery orange, and then to shades of soft pink and deep violet. The colors are reflected perfectly on the calm, glass-like surface of the sea, creating a mirror image of the heavens. As the last sliver of the sun disappears, a profound stillness settles over the world. And in that quiet moment, the first star appears in the darkening sky, a faint silver diamond, and then another and another. The stars seem to pop into existence one by one, like tiny silent fireworks. The night sky here is unlike any you have ever seen. Far from the lights of any city, any other land, the stars are brilliant and countless. The great river of the Milky Way is a luminous, shimmering cloud that stretches from one horizon to the other, a cascade of silver dust across the velvet black. You can see the constellations in perfect clarity, the great hunter Orion striding across the heavens, the silent bear Ursa Major making its slow turn, the celestial twins Gemini watching over the world. They turn slowly, majestically across the vast, dark expanse, their light traveling unimaginable distances to reach your eyes. The air grows cooler, a gentle caress on your skin. The only sound is the soft, rhythmic whisper of the waves on the shore, a steady, hypnotic pulse. You can lie back on the warm rock, feeling its solidity beneath you, and feel as if you are floating in a sea of stars. The peace of this place is absolute. It is a peace that sinks deep into your bones, that quiets the very beating of your heart, that stills every thought. This is a place of rest, a place outside of time, a place to heal not just the body but the spirit, a place where the weariness of a lifetime can simply melt away, leaving only profound, quiet contentment.
Here on Ogygia, you are safe, you are at peace. Let the image of this calm, enchanted island fill your mind. The silvery sand, the fragrant woods, the warm, gentle fire, the vast, silent, starry sky. Let the gentle memories of our journey guide you into a deep and restful sleep. The rhythmic whisper of the waves, the sweet smell of cedar and cypress, the soft, endless lullaby of a gentle voice, the feeling of floating in a sea of stars. Let these soothing sensations carry you away, drifting, floating, into a deep and peaceful slumber. Sleep now. Sleep well.